Hey guys, so I made these really cute props for my daughter's 8th birthday, you guys. So freaking cute. If you like videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the squad. Come on in, bring it on in, all of that. So you guys, as you can see, your girl is tearing down these boxes, breaking them on down, okay? Knocking those down. Now, I am making sure I break down all the boxes, and then I am going to be hand drawing everything. You can find a template online wherever you find a template online, or make your own, whatever the case might be. Me, however, I just freehanded everything and freehanded all of these mushrooms and props that I will be doing today. I didn't have like no template or nothing like that, but I always have some freaking cardboard, okay? I always say the cardboard because a lot of times my daughters, they be wanting me to like create little stuff for their birthdays, and if I can't find it online, of course I have to DIY it, okay? And also a lot of stuff that be online be so freaking high sometimes, okay? So I just be like, you know what, for one little party, it ain't gonna be worth it. Some stuff be worth it because you can repurpose it, but a lot of this stuff I be like, you know what, they ain't gonna even want this thing. So this works out really, really good for me. I just got a lot of the boxes that I've been having, and from me ordering different stuff, I just keep the boxes for things like this. So I wanted to make like little mushroom houses and just make them all different, as you saw from the clip at the beginning. I made them all different, you guys, and just freehanded everything. I wanted to make sure I included like some butterflies on these and just made it more like butterfly garden inspired, okay? So we're gonna add like a little door on here, and y'all, I used a pen and then I went ahead and traced it out with a permanent marker and then just cut along the line, okay, and cut it out. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing for all of it. I went ahead and traced out every one of them and how I wanted them to be. I traced it out. You can use a pencil, you don't have to use a pen, you don't even have to use these type of products, but I wanted to keep it DIY, affordable, and just easy to be able to do, okay? Like, everybody be having boxes. You can go get free boxes from Walmart and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? You could just do your whole little thing, and this is very affordable to do. I just always keep my boxes whenever I order online anyways, because I always be ordering online. But yeah, you guys, this one right here, I wanted to include like some butterflies. So I got like butterflies on top of the mushroom, and then butterflies like this hanging off of it a little bit. So this one is just full of butterflies, you guys. I didn't know like exactly how I wanted everything to look, but I did know I wanted some that's different. I didn't want to do none that are like the exact same colors or the exact same theme, but I did want to keep it all in theme, if that makes sense. So a lot of them do have like little doors on there, but then I did make some that did not have doors. I ended up making 8 of them, and y'all, one of these I did want to go ahead and include like the number 8 since my daughter was turning 8. Y'all, I cannot believe my baby's 8, but y'all, I wanted everything to just come out really cute and just be like memorable. So a lot of times when I DIY stuff, it's not just to save money, it's also to just look back on your girl's skills, okay? Having the skills that pay the bills, okay? But no, my daughters, them, they just always want me to like DIY stuff, and a lot of times they just want to sit there and watch me do it. I don't know what it's about, but I like to DIY stuff. That's like my whole thing, baby. Me and DIY, we got some few things in common, okay? But y'all, I really like the way these props turned out, and I was gonna like create like a whole stand for them to like stand up and everything like I mentioned in my vlog, but I just ended up like using like some little tape and a little bit of hot glue and just putting it on the backdrop, everything like that. I just used like some tape and hot glue just to stick it to the backdrops and whatever I wanted it to be up against or whatever like that. I didn't have too much time to like make a stand. I guess it wouldn't have made like, it wouldn't have took too much time, but me, I wouldn't finna freaking do all of that. Like, I already had a lot I had to do anyway. And y'all, speaking of having a lot to have to do, I did make videos and shorts and reels and stuff like that, so you guys can check that out to see like the other things that I did as far as this party, if you want to see like everything that I had made myself. So yeah, make sure you guys go and check that out. Support your girl, all of the above, and I would really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you are hitting that subscribe button if you are new, okay? But you guys, I'm just pretty much tracing out everything. So I think I only made about 4 or 5, but I'm going to make 8 in total. But I'm going to make like a back part of something so it can like stand up. Like, because right now it's like folded because of how the boxes are. But I'm going to make it to be able to stand up. I'm going to make something so it can stand up. But I have to still cut these out. This is my favorite one right here. But I have to cut, I also like the top one too. But I have to cut these out. I already cut this one out. This was the first one. And I already cut this out. So in total, I have 5 of them. I gotta make 3 more. So you guys, this is pretty much how they ended up turning out. They look so freaking cute already, but I wanted to add some color to them. Okay, y'all, so I did all of the mushrooms. Well, I did 8 of them. I did 2 little bitty ones. Then I did some medium ones. This one is like the largest one I have. And then this one is my favorite. Make sure I color that one really, really cute. And also that one. But this is these mushrooms. I just have to paint them. I'm going to add some back parts on this. Like this little back piece. Like the back piece back here because it has like this little gap. I'm going to be adding some cardboard to fill that in. And I'm going to do that for all the ones that's on here. So you guys, I'm just taking a little bit of scrap of this cardboard and I'm just going to be adding it to the back where it had like the little gap because yeah, I needed to make sure it wasn't like that, okay? And if it had like a little part of the core from the front, wherever I'm adding it to, I just went back in with like a pencil and the permanent marker and just added in a little bit to fill in that part with whatever the core was right there or whatever I drew right there, if that makes sense. So right now you just see me pressing down to make sure it's like secure, and then I'm just going to cut the excess away because we don't want that sticking out and making it all look a mess, okay? So that's all I'm pretty much doing, y'all. It's very simple and easy, and this is how everything is looking. Well, this is how the first one looked, and I just went ahead and did that to all the other ones. Now, all of them didn't need the cardboard at the back, but yeah, so I didn't have to do it for each one of them, but I did it for the ones that did need it. So you guys, moving on to the next thing that I will be drawing, and I just decided to like paint last, but I did want to do like this little name thing. I did this before when my daughter was like really little. She wasn't even born actually. I did this when I was pregnant with my daughter. I made like a sign with her name on it out of cardboard or whatever, and then it was so freaking cute. I was gonna find like some pictures and stuff, but y'all, I don't even have my Facebook no more, but I did include it on Facebook, and I did show people like how I was doing it and stuff. And I also got some inquiries about people wanting me to do one for them, okay, because they liked the way my daughters look. So this, however, was kind of like a rush job, so I didn't really like do it super perfect and everything like that. I just wanted something cute to stand out and like put her name on something or whatever. But I did this before when I was pregnant with her, and it turned out really good and actually way better than this. And it just went so perfect, like above the crib. So yeah, I wish I could find like a picture of that, but I ain't finna go looking and searching and finding and all of that, baby. But I know for sure it's like on Facebook, and I'm not on Facebook right now. But I like the way it turned out for the most part, y'all. I feel like when you add in the color and everything and you just be creative with this stuff, it all turns out really good. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be a little creative. So all I did was just trace out her name in like cursive. And sometimes when you kind of making it like a bubbly type text, it does kind of get a little tricky. So it was getting a little tricky with me doing it. But I was like, how did I do it the first time? Because I literally did this the first time and I can't remember how. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to cut the S part out or the O part out. It was just, I don't know, y'all. And then when it came to the end, I didn't know if I was doing the end too big or what, y'all. But I don't know. I know that I wanted her to have like a little name thing to put on top of the backdrop and just make the backdrop look more decorated, because I was going to paint the black backdrop that I had created in my last vlog. Y'all, I did this little name thing, and I did this before when I was pregnant with Allison. I did like a name little thing like this. If I can find a picture, I would insert it. I don't think it looked like this. I tried to mimic how I did it, but this the best it was happening. If it come out cute, I'ma use this, but if it don't, I forgot how I did the O, so I don't know about this O. But on top of here, I think I'm gonna put like a butterfly or something for like the dot part on the eye. But I pretty much just tried to like write her name and make it really, really cute. And yeah, I'm gonna do all the painting and stuff last. So if it turn out cute, we gonna do what it's gonna do. Y'all, we just pretty much winging it. Like, I knew I wanted to make butterfly decor, but we didn't really know how we was gonna get it popping, all right? But you guys, I made this butterfly and I just hand drawn it on there and then cut it out. And I'm just adding in all the colors that I'm going to be using to paint everything. And then I'm just going to get started on my favorite one. And this, however, took me freaking forever. This is actually the only one that I ended up painting that night. The other stuff I ended up doing the next day. But this is literally a 2-day draw and paint process, okay? I know it's a little sped up for y'all, but it took me a little time, baby. But we got it done. And it was actually done on time. So, however, when I say that I need to work on my time management skills, I'm talking about as far as like spreading things out so I won't feel like drained or exhausted, you know what I'm saying, on the day of. So, pretty much, I got better as far as like spreading out the things that I need to like DIY and set up or buy and go out and do. I gotten better since the last party that I had for my other daughter. But I just plan on getting better each freaking time, okay? But I really like the way this one came out. It was so freaking cute. I like the way all of them came out, but this, however, was my favorite one. And it just turned out so freaking cute. Just like the black and then the pink. And it just all went together with the whole theme and everything. And I will show you guys on my vlog how everything turned out if y'all want to see. So make sure you guys check out my vlog. Make sure you're subscribed once again. But your girl is gonna pretty much be coloring everything that I need to color. And I added like little windows on here, and I did want to make it look like the windows was like lit up with like some light in there. So I just added like a yellow light through the window, and then a yellow light on the porch for the porch light. And then I also made like the little handle, the door handle, and the brackets on the door yellow. And then everything else is just like pink, green, purple. And then I wanted to like trace it out. I feel like when you add the black around everything and you just trace everything out with like the black or a dark color, it does make it pop and stand out more versus when you just color it and then just leave it like that. So I did go back and trace over everything with a black, just go back in with like black paint and trace everything out with the black paint so it can like pop more and just stand out. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna pretty much be painting everything, and you can just skip forward if you want to, or you can just sit here and watch your girl paint. So you guys, this is what I'm talking about when I said like tracing out with the black. This is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all see the way this window is just coming together and it is looking like boom pow with it all being traced out with the black paint. So I'm pretty much just gonna be doing it for the whole entire picture that I drew, the whole entire mushroom. And these circles are really gonna pop out more because I am outlining them and that's making them pop more, okay? And also I'm just gonna do it for like the butterfly as well. I didn't do it for like the bottom part because literally you're not gonna be able to see that, okay? But I did do it for like the little details of like the door. I did go back in with like the black, and y'all will see that I also did it for the butterfly and just made the wings look like they were separated using a black line to go through it, if that makes sense. Y'all see what I'm talking about, but I'm just lining out everything so everything can just pop more. Y'all, this is how it's looking, and I want to go back over the circles, the white circles with like some more white paint, but this is how everything is turned out. And y'all, I know the video is probably sped up, but this literally took some time to do, and this is only one I did. I still got to do 7 freaking more, but I want them to be so detailed and cute, so I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. So guys, this is the next freaking day, and your girl is back at these mushrooms. And I didn't show y'all me doing the pink part. I actually had forgot to even record that I was even recording, but I went ahead and turned the camera on for y'all, and then I just went ahead and showed y'all how I'm painting this. And I made this one different. I did like a little vine between the mushroom and all of the things, and I just feel like it just gave it more detail when I added like this little vine and some flowers or whatever like that. Since it is like a butterfly mystery garden theme party, I did want to include something green in that because she mainly wanted like pink and purple stuff and like a little bit of blue and a little bit of yellow, so I wanted to incorporate the colors some way somehow. I did put a butterfly on top of that number 8, and like I said, I went and traced out everything because I felt like it'll like make it pop more if you use like a black or a white to like trace out everything. It just pops it out more to me, okay? So y'all just see your girl painting this up and doing what she do, okay? Now, these freaking mushrooms took hours to paint, okay? And I wanted them to look decent and come out looking, you know, nice. So it took me a little minute, and plus you have to wait till the paint dry. You got to do another coat. Like, you got to really make it happen, Captain. So yeah, I had to wait on stuff to dry, so I have to wait on the blue, then you gotta do another coat of the blue, then you gotta do another color of this and that and this and that. So yeah, y'all can see the different lightings in the video because one, I'm using a daylight, then it go dark, I gotta turn my light on, okay? And y'all know we on daytime savings, so it gets dark fast, like 5:30. So I am just painting this and just trying to make stuff look decent. Like I said, I didn't want everything to look the same. I wanted different style of mushrooms. And so I feel like for the most part, you know, it turned out really cute. Now this one right here that I'm doing, I feel like it gives me very much, is that Mario Brothers or something? It kind of remind me of that whole movie and that theme, just how this even looked. Like, I don't know if they even make sense or if y'all even think that, but I definitely think this like remind me of like the Mario Brothers and all of that, like the whole little theme and everything. Even though I think they had regular mushroom colors, but I don't know, it's something about the way this style of mushroom was that it just made me think of that. It also made me think of like AKAs too, but mainly the Mario Brothers, okay? Now, y'all, I am just painting this out, and I did mix like some white with this green just to brighten it up a little bit. But for the most part, you guys, this is how it's looking. And if you have made it this far, make sure you guys hit that like button for your girl. It will help me out so freaking much, and I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you are new and you love what you see, because this is what the vibes are up over here, okay? Hit me up on my socials and all of the above, and you can also list some video suggestions down below, or any tips or pointers on things that you see your girl doing in this video that could possibly help me out. You know, you can hit me down below in the comments. But y'all, I am on the last freaking mushroom, I think. But I just love how it looks when you trace it out with the black. Like, y'all see how the blue that's popped out with the black, and as y'all can see, that was not the last one. This probably ain't even the last one. But this is also another one of my favorites. My daughter liked this one the most, but this is also one of my favorites too. And I think it's just a lot with the purple or pink all up on there. Like, the purple mushrooms really gave, okay? And I love the white bottom. Like, yeah, I have to do 3 coats of that white just so it can pull through from the cardboard, because yeah, the cardboard will, like, bright colors, you're gonna be able to see that cardboard through there if you don't do like coats. So you definitely got to do some coats or it's gonna like pop on through, okay? So I definitely had to wait a little minute when it came to this. So I just really got started on the top part of this mushroom, and while each coat was drying, and then I went back and did what I could in the time span. Y'all see a girl over here reading her Bible scripture of the day? Yeah. Yeah, y'all. But however, I really like these mushrooms. They turned out really cute, y'all. And I'm just like, whoa, when I look at the video, I'm like, okay, girl was really doing something. Okay, period. But I am thinking I'm doing the last one right now. I really do think this is probably the last one. I don't know. We gonna see. But no, this is the last one, I think. I don't know. The small ones I did last. I was like, okay, they ain't gonna take that much time, but they actually had some details to them, so it did take me a little minute. So I really don't know what's the last one. We actually have to do this name, which I really forgot about this name in this video. But y'all, I'm just gonna do this name, and I wanted to do like a little ombre type effect. It probably don't look too much like that, but I kind of wanted the colors to like fade into each other. Like, we gonna do a little pink on the A, then a little pink gonna turn into a little this and a little that, okay? And that's pretty much what your girl was going for with this whole theme. Like, right now, y'all see your girl adding on that purple, and that purple is still on that A, even though we started that A off with a pink. So I wanted to give it something like that, and I wanted to include all of the colors in there. And I feel like I did pretty good with including these colors. However, this same thing, I still had to do a coat, go back and go back and go back and do like 2-3 coats on each color or whatever. Like, I know y'all don't see me going back as much doing like the coats, but I definitely have to go back and do the coats, or it ain't gonna like look right. And then you got to make sure you hitting them edges too, because you don't want to be able to see the cardboard still on the edges on the side of the thing. So, and I forgot to tell y'all, but you can use like a bag. You can tape a little bag down, or you can have like a little blanket, old towel, or whatever you want to paint on. I don't know, but I just used like these cardboard boxes that I had, like extra cardboard, and I just painted on top of that because I was just like, you know what, I already got this here. I ain't finna be cutting up no trash bag and all that, because normally that's what I'll do. I'll like cut a trash bag up and place it down, or just get like some of that real thick, heavy plastic and tape that down on my floor of whatever I'm doing. And I always use like this acrylic paint, and it's easy to clean up if I end up, oh yeah, I got a text, but it's easy to clean up if I end up, you know, spilling it or whatever. So I did like a yellow butterfly, and I added like a little green on there and white to the butterfly like that. And I feel like everything turned out really cute. I really like the decorations and how they turned out, you guys. But I'm just gonna be finishing up this paint, and yeah, let me know what y'all think down in the comments so far. So y'all, I always go back in with the black because the black does give it a pop. I did the same thing on these letter thing that I did, this little letter prop that I did for her. I did the same thing with this. So going back in with the black, making more details on the butterfly. And I was going to include like some of them dots that people be putting like on the butterflies whenever they draw the butterflies. I pretty much finished all of the painting that I'm going to do. And y'all, it is literally midnight, almost 1 a.m. And your girl's getting ready to go to sleep, period. Everything looks so freaking cute. This is like my second favorite one right here. And then I like that one. That one kind of looked like something that'll come off. I forgot that movie, but it's some type of movie. I'll have to insert it. But it looked like something that'll be on there. I did the name. The name looks decent, I guess, you know. Because some of this stuff I'm going to put on the backdrop. This one right here is my favorite one. Like, I spent all the time doing that one. They all look pretty decent. It's all the same type of colors. So, they're different, but at the same time, they're all the same colors and, you know, in the theme. So, I feel like it looks decent, y'all. What y'all think? So yeah, you guys, this will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do these props for my daughter's birthday. And I mean, you don't have to use them for an event. You can use them for wherever you want to do them for, whatever your vibe is. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.